We need to talk about sports teams with anime nights, because what in the name of Jesus, Ben and Jerry is this? Red Sox One Piece night with Red Sox One Piece merch, and it's sold out? Am I hallucinating? Did I OD on Bertucci's rules again? They even have an anime cover band who had to go incognito so they could slip past the big dig without getting atomic wedgies from this guy. It doesn't get any more Boston than that. I have spent my entire life walled in amongst Sox fans, and I can bet you a lifetime supply of Cape Cod potato chips that not a one of them could name an anime if Jimmy Buffett's life depended on it. Are there professional athletes who are into anime? Sure, probably, but this ain't Pokemon with the Packers. These are teen-rated Japanese pirates being marketed to a Sleepy Hollow that's still not emotionally over the Salem witch trials!
But Mark, One Piece is the top-performing anime and manga of all time.
Not here, not in New England. You know what qualifies as exotic in Massachusetts? Yoga. Jamba Juice. Wii Sports. People ride horses here, in the streets. That's where cars go. What's next? Hatsune Miku running linebacker for the Patriots? I don't drink caffeine, but if you tried to subject me to a Tom Brady Vocaloid, I would chug one of everything at Dunkin' Donuts and gun it down I-93, having clamped down the accelerator so that this ride does not end until we smash into a deer and go flying off into the Atlantic.
Did you know that Monkey D. Luffy can't swim because the gum-gum?
Yes, I do know, because I used to be a loser with no friends. Now I'm a loser with 3 friends, and one of them was like, I think you'd actually enjoy One Piece if you gave it a chance. And literally 2 chapters in, the Straw Hats are at my doorstep with Big Poppy, who you cannot convince me has ever heard of the Grand Line. It is not when you hit a Grand Slam and then do a line. It is the opposite of that. I was browsing Wikipedia and found a plot summary for chapter like 115. It listed exactly 30 different characters. I can't name 30 people. When someone tells me their name, it goes right through me like a bag of Chex Mix. And don't tell me Chex Mix isn't spicy. Again, I'm from New England. When I was in high school, merely knowing the word anime could get you fed to the ticks. I started a Pokemon club. No girl went within 20 feet of me until senior year, when I started getting really fruity. Not because I came out, but because I forgot to renew my Shonen Jump subscription and discovered musicals. I'm not saying I would rather be a kid today. Today's kids are all totally checked out because they see no future, because a third of Americans care about nothing except how many minorities they can hurt, while another third can't be bothered to cast a vote to stop them. But being hopeless doesn't have to mean being apathetic. You can still be angry. You can still be utterly incredulous, because this isn't anime night. This is all specifically just One Piece. When did this happen? I don't know a single resident of Massachusetts who has ever expressed interest in One Piece. I don't like when suddenly everyone's talking about something and I am the absolute last person to hear about it. Where is a chapel roan? Is it above the ambulatory or behind the buttresses? Is this a new style of Claire story to circumvent tariffs on stained glass or something? Spare a thought for poor grandma reaching for the clicker on a typical Tuesday's Eve, bundled up with Chobani, ready to watch those strapping baseball men when... Look at this guy! He's all mouth! But it doesn't matter what that mouth do, because men only want one thing and that won't keep them satisfied for long. Do you know what the other Red Sox theme nights are? Star Wars, Sesame Street, country music, One Piece!